Welcome to Heritage Park in Refugio, Texas for today's District 32A matchup between the visiting Pettus Eagles and the home Refugio Bobcats. Refugio comes into the game with a 3-0 district record. Pettus comes in as with an 0-3 district record. On the bump today for the Bobcats is T. Michael Rosas. His battery mate today is senior Parker Taylor. Around the horn at third base, we have Caden Garza. Shortstop, Matthew Pettis. At their second base, we've got Ray Lewis. And at first, Frankie Solis. In the outfield, left field, Hunter Carroll. In center field, Xander Wheels. And in right field, Leighton Garza. Bobcats are coming off a 26-0 win against Woodsboro on Tuesday night. Pettus fell to Kennedy on Tuesday night. Big game up in Kennedy today. Port Aransas is visiting Kennedy. Battle of 3-0 teams. Bobcats will be at Whataburger Field on Tuesday night to face those Port Aransas Marlins. Actually, there's going to be two games going on that night. Softball will be being played here in Refugio, and the baseball team will be up at Whataburger Field. Hopefully, somebody can go live so we can share the stream, and everybody gets to see it. Batting first for the Eagles is going to be Raymond Reyna. And I do not have any batting statistics for either team tonight. Wind's blowing out towards left field today. Sun's out. A few clouds in the sky. First pitch of the ball game is down, ball one. One 0 pitch called strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Reyna. Curveball is going to be hit foul. Makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's going to be fouled off there at the plate. Count remains 2-2 to Reyna. Pitch going to be wild outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch going to be grounded over to Garza's going to get through the hole. There on the left side and into the left field. That'll be a base hit for Reyna. And it's going to bring up Robert Rogers. from the stretch. Going to be hit out to the same place almost. Pettus is up with it, throws it across to Solis. Going to be safe at first. The runners will be on first and second base. And it brings up Gabe Hernandez. First pitch is ball one. That's going to be hit out into left field. Carroll's there, makes the catch, out number one. Brings up Felix Flores for the Eagles. One down here in the top of the first. That's ball one. It's in there. Strike one. One ball, one strike. To Flores. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike two. One ball, two strikes. Two on, one out. That's ball two. Runner goes to third. Ball gets thrown into left field, and Pettus is going to score. Makes it 1-0. So that'll be a stolen base and an error on the catcher. Two balls, two strikes, one out. 1-0, Pettus leads. The pitch, going to be grounded foul. Count remains 2-2. Pitch is high, ball three. The 3-2 is swing and a miss for strike three. Like he tipped it into the glove. Nonetheless, two outs brings up Amado Garcia. That's a curveball in there, strike one. The 0-1's going to be fouled off. And it is a Suburban over here parked at the softball field. Pitch going to be tapped foul. Count remains 0-2. The 0-2 pitch, another curveball, popped up on the infield. Rosas is there and makes the catch for out number 3. 1 run does score here in the top half of the first. 1-0, Pettus leads. We'll take a quick break. Be right back for the bottom of the first. Stay with us.
You're watching your home for Bobcats Athletics. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
1-0, Pettus leads. On the mound for the Eagles, Ramon Reyna. Catching Reyna today is Flores. Around the horn, third base Garcia, shortstop Scow. At second base Ren Carrell, and at first base Rogers. And out in left field we have Kunze, Hernandez out in center, and Charles in right. If you hadn't got out to the fairgrounds yet, get you one of those Lion Club hamburgers. I suggest you do that. You got about 2 days to get it done. They also have fish sandwiches today. There's a lot of stuff out there to eat, guys. Go out there, and rodeo starts tonight. We'll continue tomorrow night. Shenandoah's in town tomorrow night at the Padilla Hall. And starting it off here for the Bobcats, Matthew Pettus. First pitch from Reyna is low for ball 1. The 1-0 is low again, 2-0. That's going to be hit up the middle into center field. That'll be a base hit for Matthew Pettus. And it brings up Ray Lewis. That's going on the outside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, runner goes. 60-mile-an-hour curveball fouled off. Makes it 0-2 to Ray Lewis. Reyna steps off the rubber, gets back on it. Pettus takes his lead over at first. pitch. Pettus goes again. And Pettus is going to be out, stealing second base. That's one out. One ball, two strikes to Ray Lewis. Another curveball hit out into center field. It's going to be caught by the center fielder for out number 2. That'll bring up Parker Taylor. That's outside. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0. He grounded to the shortstop, Scowl. He's up with it, throws it across the diamond to Rogers. If it gets by Rogers, it'll be Taylor will be on base. That'll be an error on Rogers. And it looks like we're going to get a courtesy runner out there for Taylor. It'll be Fabian Garcia going out to run. Leighton Garcia. I'm sorry, Leighton Garza. Wow. Excuse me. Leighton Garza. I was thinking of Fabian because I'm doing Game Changer at the same time. Garza's stepping in. Two outs here in the bottom of the first. Garcia takes off to second. He's going to be safe. Stolen base for Fabian Garcia. The 1-0 pitch is called strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Leighton Garza. That curveball's left up high. 2 balls and a strike. One pitch going to be hit to the second baseman. Line drive caught. And that'll do it for the first inning. No runs here for Refugio in the first. On 1 hit, 1 error, there's 1 left. We're heading to the second. Guys, stay with us. We'll be right back.
You're watching the home of the Bobcats. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
Top of the second inning, 1-0, Pettus leads. Israel Charles will be stepping in for the Eagles. Now to be lifted high and out of play. Right behind us. No balls, one strike to Charles. The 0-1 pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. It's going to be grounded out to Pettus out at shortstop. Takes a bad hop, grabs it out of the air, shoots it over to Solis for out number 1. Nice play by Matthew, taking it off that bad hop. It brings up Jericho Scow. That's a swing at a curveball. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is going to be hit right over there by second base. Lewis is up with it, throws it to first. He's safe at first. An infield single for Scow. Brings up McLean Coonsey. One down here in the second inning. That's called strike 1. Taylor shoots it down there to first base, but Scouts back safely. Pitch. It's going to be hit into left field. Carroll's back there and makes the catch in foul territory for out number 2. It brings up Michael Rencarel. One on, 2 out. That ball gets by Taylor. Scout's going to head over to second base. One ball, no strikes to Rencarel. Pitch. Outside, ball 2. Rosas throws the ball into center field. Scout jumps up and Heading over to third. He's going to be out at the third from center field. What a nice throw by Xander Wills. And that does it for the top of the second inning. No runs, no hits. One hit. There was no errors. There was one left. We're heading to the bottom of the second. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Refugio County Federal Credit Union, founded in 1958, is a federally insured, member-owned, not-for-profit financial institution whose purpose is to promote the financial well-being of its members. We serve the 3 school districts in Refugio County, which include Refugio ISD, Woodsboro ISD, and Oswell-Tivoli ISD. It's our goal to offer higher rates on savings and lower rates on loans. One of our strengths has always been our care and concern for members and their families. Our whole philosophy of business is based on member service.
Back here at Heritage Park, bottom of the second inning. Thor Bass coming up to bat for the Bobcats. We have other games around the district today. Woodsboro's visiting Yorktown. Kennedy's at Port Aransas tonight, and Agua Dulce at Skidmore Tynan on the baseball side. We'll try to get some scores for you here soon. Bass shoots one foul down the line. No balls, one strike to Thor Bass. That's ball one to Bass. One ball, one strike. Now that'll be grounded through the hole on the right side. Bass is going to be safe at first with a single. And it brings up Hunter Carroll. That's low and outside, ball one to Carroll. That's going to be hit high into the infield. Scowls under it, makes the catch. That is out number one. It'll bring up Caden Garza. That'll be grounded to the shortstop Scowl. He's up with it. Throws it to first, over his head. Garza's going to be safe, and Thor's going to move over to third base. That'll be another error on Scowl. Brings up Frankie Solis. Look for Garza to take off here. Get over there in scoring position. Low. Caden's going to be safe at second. The 1-0 pitch is high. 2-0. Pitch gonna be hit into the air to left field. Left fielder does make the catch. That is out number 2. Brings up Xander Wheels, who's been hot lately. It's going to be grounded over to the third baseman. He can't pick the ball up. Wheels is going to be safe. Run scores. It's going to be an RBI on the error of third baseman. Runners will be on the corners. Brings up the top of the lineup, Matthew Pettus. Matthew's 1 for 1 with a single up the middle. First at bat. Wheels takes off to second. And the ball's going to be hit foul. Raina was coming out of the windup, which allowed Wheels to take off to second base. He throws it back over to check on the runner at first. No balls, 1 strike to Matthew Pettus. Pitch is outside, and Wheels will head over to second. One pitch. It's curved, and it's a little inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one pitch. Going to be grounded to the shortstop. Scowls up with it. Throws it across the diamond. And Rogers makes a good stretching catch for out number 3. 1 run does score for the Bobcats. We are headed to the third, all tied up at 1. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
For the past 5 years, the Refugio ISD Education Foundation has been proudly supporting our teachers, students, and administrators, awarding over $185,000 in grants to make a difference in our schools. And it's all thanks to our community and RHS alumni. Each year, we count on fundraising and donations to keep these grants going strong. That's where you come in. Our Friends of the Foundation campaign gives alumni, friends of Refugio ISD, and the community a chance to make easy monthly gifts to support our schools, either by credit card or straight from your bank account. This fall, we've got something new. Our goal is to sign up 30 new donors. And as a thank you, each one will receive a special gift. Whether it's $10 a month or $100, every bit counts towards making a big impact on our teachers and students. Ready to help? Visit the Refugio ISD Education Foundation website or find us on Facebook to see how you can contribute your tax-deductible gift today. Together, we're building a brighter future for the students and teachers in Refugio ISD.
Back here at Heritage Park, we have some scores from around this district play in softball. Right now, Agua Dulce is leading Port Aransas 5-0. This is on the softball side. Woodsboro's leading Pettus 11-1 up in Woodsboro. And Kennedy is leading Skidmore-Tynan 2-1. And that game's being played in Kennedy. As soon as I get some baseball scores, I will pass them along to you. All right, top of the third, Michael Rencarel up to bat for the Eagles. That's low, ball one from Rosas. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's low. Ball 2. Two one pitch. Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2, a curve is grounded foul. Two pitch is low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two pitch, going to be grounded to Solis over there at first. And that's a foul ball. They didn't make the call until the coach said foul ball. Pitch called, strike 3. That brings us back to the top of the lineup for the Eagles. Reyna, 1 for 1 today. That's going to be hit foul. The 0-1 pitch, called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes now to Reyna. The 0-2 pitch, hit out of play again. The 0-2 pitch, curveball, hit into foul territory and caught by Parker Taylor. Brings up Rogers. Rogers is 0 for 1, but he reached on an error first time up. That's low, ball one. High. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 pitch. It's low and inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Pitch is high, ball 4. And Rogers will be on with a walk. Brings up Gabe Hernandez, center fielder. Pitch is high. Runner goes, going to be tagged out, trying to steal, and that'll do it for the Eagles here in the top of the 3rd inning. We're heading to the bottom half. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Refugio County Federal Credit Union, founded in 1958, is a federally insured, member-owned, not-for-profit financial institution whose purpose is to promote the financial well-being of its members. We serve the 3 school districts in Refugio County, which include Refugio ISD, Woodsboro ISD, and Oswell-Tivoli ISD. It's our goal to offer higher rates on savings and lower rates on loans. One of our strengths has always been our care and concern for members and their families. Our whole philosophy of business is based on member service.
You're watching your home for Bobcats Athletics. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
We do have a score on the baseball side. Porter Ranch is currently leading Kennedy 2-0 in the bottom of the 2nd inning. In Porter Ranches on the baseball. That's the baseball game. Back here 1-1. Heading to the bottom of the 3rd. And Ray Lewis coming up to bat for the Bobcats. Bottom of the 2nd. Ball smashed into left field. It's going to go all the way to the fence, hit the bottom of the fence. Lewis is on his way to second base, is where he will stand up with a double. Nice hit by Ray Lewis. And it brings up the catcher, Parker Taylor. It's 0 for 1 today. We got a timeout called by the batter. Reyna turns around, throws it back to second base. Lewis is back safely. Pitch. Going to be grounded foul. 0-1's going to be hit on a line drive to the third baseman. He catches it, throws it back over to second, doubles off Lewis. 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Looks like Lewis was moving on the play. Brings up Leighton Garza. 0 for 1 today. Garza's going to hit it foul and out of play. Curveball's going to be hit through the hole into left field. And Garza will be on with a base hit. Going to bring up Thor Bass, who's 1 for 1 today. Two down here in the bottom of the third, 1 on for the Bobcats. First pitch to Bass is low and inside, ball 1. The 1-0, runner goes. Ball's going to be hit into right field. Another base hit for Bass. Garza gets down to third. So runners on the corners for Hunter Carroll. 0 for 1, hit a fly ball out the left field his first time up. That's a swing and a miss from Carroll. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, another swing and a miss in the dirt. Curveball, ball hit right back up the middle. Scow's going to step on the bag, and that'll end the bottom half of the third. So that'll go down as a fielder's choice on the shortstop. No runs, 3 hits, no errors. There was 2 left. We're heading to the 4th. 1-1. Tied up here. Be right back.
Gulf Coast Weed Control specializes in providing commercial and residential herbicide applications throughout the Gulf Coast. Our primary focus is on the oil and gas industry, where we provide herbicidal spraying for wellheads, tank batteries, location pads, and compressor stations. We also provide mowing down right-of-ways to many pipeline and utility companies across Texas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico. Gulf Coast Weed Control proudly supports the Refugio Bobcats.
You're watching the home of the Bobcats. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
Back here at Heritage Park, tied up. 1-1, head to the 4th inning. Got a score update from Woodsboro in the softball game with Woodsboro and Pettus. Woodsboro's out to a 17-1 lead in the bottom of the 2nd. That's called strike one. To Hernandez. That's called strike two. 0-2 now to Hernandez. 0-2 pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's low. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hernandez. And that'll be a swinging strike. Ball gets down in the dirt, throws down to first base for out number 1. And it's going to bring up Felix Flores, who is 0 for 1 today. That'll be grounded fair. Down the line into left field. Carroll's up with it, gets it back in. And Flores will be safe at first. Brings up Amado Garcia. It's 0 for 1 today. Flied out to Rosas. His first time up today. That's inside, ball 1. One 0 pitch. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch. It's going to be chopped in front of the plate. Nobody can make the play. Runners will be safe at first and second. And it's going to bring up Israel Charles. Moses checks his runners. Ball's going to be hit out into left field. That'll be a base hit for Charles. Here comes a run in. And it's going to score. Throw down to third. Ball goes into left field. Carroll comes up with it. Throws it home. Another run scores. And Charles gets the third on all the throws. Three to 1 now. Pettus leads. Israel Charles over at third base. There's one down here in the 4th, and Jericho Scow coming up to the plate. 1 for 1 today. First pitch is in the dirt. Ball gets by Taylor, and a run scores. 4 to 1 now. Pettus leads. Coach Feaster's going to head out to the mound to talk to his infield. We do have one game underway for baseball for the district. Porter Ranchers is up 2-0 in the bottom of the second over Kennedy. That's a big game. Both teams come into that game 3-0. Refugio trying to get to 4-0 and stay on top of the district, but now they got the work cut out for them. 1-0 to Scow. It's in there, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's high. 2 balls and a strike. Three balls, 1 strike. That'll be hit to Pettus out at short. Scow's running to first, and he's out. That brings up McLean Coonsey. That's a swing and a miss for strike one. That'll be hit high. Lewis says he has it. Makes the catch right behind first base. And that'll do it for the top of the fourth. We're heading to the bottom of the fourth. Stay with us, guys. We'll be right back.
Renegade Services is the largest independent provider of case toll services in the North American oil and gas market. Renegade operates in all major oil and gas basins in the United States and is industry recognized as the premier case toll completion service provider. Renegade offers professional, experienced personnel with a focus on automated well site services, fit-for-purpose wireline safety equipment, environmental evaluation technology, well integrity evaluation, production services, and plug and abandonment services. All carried out in an efficient and safe manner to produce operational excellence and customer satisfaction. Renegade has local offices and service centers all over the United States. Proud to support the Refugio Bobcats and Lady Cats.
Back here at Heritage Park, Fredo High School baseball field. 4-1, Pettus leads here going to the bottom of the fourth inning. Up to bat for the Bobcats, Caden Garza. Caden is 0 for 1 today, but he reached base on an error. Time for the bats to wake up. That's inside, ball one. That's going to be grounded down the line. That's a fair ball. And into left field. Garza's rounding first, heading to second. He's going to be in with a stand-up double. That's the way to start it off. Brings up Frankie Solis. Going to get a courtesy runner. That'll be Fabian Garcia. Nope, this time they're going to leave him out there to run. Oh, never mind. That was for the catcher. This is Caden Garza's out there. He can run. That's going to be a nice hit by Frankie Solis out to right center field. It's going to bounce. Here comes Garza. He's going to score. 4-2 now on the RBI single by Solis. That brings up Xander Wills. First pitch to Wills. Slow curve outside. Ball one. That's going to be hit to center field. Fielder's under it. Makes the catch. That's out number one. And it brings up top of the lineup Matthew Pettus. 1 for 2 today. That's a slow curve. Solis heading over to second base on the pass ball. One ball, no strikes to Pettus. 4-2, bottom of the fourth. One out. That's outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Two-0 pitch. It's going to be hit high and out of play. Right behind us here. Those stands are scrambling. Two balls, one strike to Matthew Pettus. Frankie Solis out at second base. 2-1 pitch is going to be hit high and on the infield in foul territory. And the first baseman cannot make the play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch going to be hit same place. First baseman has it this time. That's 2 down here in the 4th inning. Brings up Ray Lewis, who is 1 for 2 today. Flied out to center field, doubled out to left field, off the base of the wall out there. That's going to be hit high into left field. Left fielder makes the catch. That's out number 3. That's going to take us to the 5th. 4-2. Pettus leads. We'll take a break. Be right back. Stay with us.
You're watching the home of the Bobcats. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
All right, back here at Heritage Park, top of the 5th inning, 4-2. Pecos, I keep saying Pecos. Pettus leads. By the way, Pecos does have their team name is the Eagles too. I don't know. Pettus Eagles are here in Refugio today. I got a score update from Woodsboro. Bottom of the 2nd just ended. The Lady Eagles are leading 24-1 over Pettus. Kennedy's leading 6-1 over Skidmore Tynan in softball. That'll be a pop up there on the infield. Lewis is up with it, throws it to first. That's out number 1. He bobbled it, but it came back in his glove before the bag was stepped on. That's 1 out. Brings up the top of the lineup. Reyna coming back up. 1 for 2 today. That's ball low. The 1-0 pitch is going to be hit to Lewis. He's going to take it off the ground, throw it to first. That is out number 2. And it brings up Robert Rogers. It's 0 for 1 today. Reached on an error and he walked. That's low and in the dirt. Ball 1. That's sails high. 2 balls, no strikes. That's low. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. That's strike 1. And that's ball 4. Brings up Gabe Hernandez. Two down here in the top of the 5th. Hernandez is hitting the back. And that brings up Flores, Felix Flores. 1 for 2 tonight. Flores had to get his catcher gear out or off, and now he's putting on his batting gloves. Now he steps in the box. Here we go. And he calls timeout. His gloves weren't on properly. All right, ball's put in play. That's going to be hit out into left center field. That'll get down, go to the wall. 1 run's coming in. It's 5-2. Here comes the throw home. And another run's going to score. 6-2. Flores gets over to third. Coach Feaster heading out to the bump. Talk to his pitcher again. 6-2, Pettus leads. Looks like we're going to get a courtesy runner out there for Flores. It's going to be Scott Yanta. And Amado Garcia coming up to bat for the Eagles. Pitch, swing and a miss by Garcia. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch is low. Ball one. One pitch, going to be grounded back to the mound. Rosas is up with it, throws it over to first, and that is out number 3. Pettus tacks on 2 more runs, makes it 6-2. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
You're watching the home of the Bobcats. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
We're back here at Heritage Park in Refugio. Wind is still blowing from right to left field. The wind would just stop. It'd be a beautiful evening. We got a score update. We have a final in Woodsboro, 24-1. Lady Eagles defeat the Lady Eagles of Pettus. Currently, top of the 4th inning in Port Aransas. Agua Dulce is leading Port Aransas in softball, 17-0. And top of the 4th in Kennedy, 6-1. Kennedy leads Skidmore-Tynan. That would be an upset, in my opinion. We do have a score update from the baseball side. Port Aransas is currently leading Kennedy 3-0. Top of the 4th inning. Slow curve, called strike. Parker Taylor batting for the Bobcats. That's low. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Taylor. Bobcats bats need to wake up. 1-1 pitch, going to be hit through the left side into left field. Taylor will be on with a single. And it brings up Leighton Garza. All right, now we're going to get that courtesy runner out there for Taylor. That'll be Fabian Garcia. Garza had 6 RBIs the other night against Woodsboro. First pitch, slow curve, a little high for ball 1. Check on the runner over at first base. Garcia's back. Rogers couldn't find the ball there for a minute. In the dirt, 2 balls, no strikes. That's outside corner, 2 balls, 1 strike. Slow curve is in there. Ball gets by the catcher. Garcia heads over to second on the pass ball. Two pitch, another slow curve. This ball is going to be hit into right field. Here comes Garcia. He's going to score. 6-3 on the RBI single by Garza. It's going to bring up Thor Bass, 2 for 2 tonight. Slow curves. Ball 1. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. And Garza's going to be safe with a stolen base. Another runner in scoring position for the Bobcats. Thor Bass has a 1-1 count. Garza has to get up and walk it off. He looks like he's in pain. Junior high athletes up in Beeville today, their track meet. Well, hopefully we'll get some results so we can post them. say a big congratulations to all the participants who shown animals and won grand champion, reserve champion, all that good stuff. That's going to be hit in foul territory, out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I believe tomorrow is the auction. I think that starts at 11 o'clock tomorrow at Padilla Hall. One-two pitch, going to be grounded foul. One ball, 2 strikes on Thor Bass. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. Runner on second base. 1 run's already in for Refugio. That's going to be fouled off at the plate. Bass staying alive. The 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss for strike 3. Brings up Hunter Carroll. One out here in the bottom of the 5th. Slow curve, hit back up the middle. Scal comes up with it, throws it to first. That's out number 2. Ball throws back over to third base. And Garza's going to be safe at third. That'll bring up Caden Garza. Caden's 1 for 2 tonight. His brother's 90 feet away. That's an RBI for Caden if he can get him in. That's strike 1, outside corner. The 0-1 pitch, outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Garza. One-two pitch, curveball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And we got time called by Garza at the plate. Two pitch, going to be hit into right field. That'll get a base hit. That'll get another run in. Garza will pull up at first base for the RBI single. It brings up Frankie Solis, 1 for 2 today. Frankie hit a single out to center field his last time up. That's called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is going to be grounded out to the shortstop, Scow. He's going to throw it all the way across the diamond, and Solis is going to be safe at first. Garza's going to move over to third. It brings up Xander Wills. It's 0 for 2 today. Xander's going to get him a hit right here. Runners on the corners, 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Tying runs on first base. First pitch is outside, ball 1. That's in the dirt. Catcher blocks it just enough to keep the runners where they are. 2 balls, no strikes to Xander Wills. It's a lot of room out there between left and center field. That's high, ball 3. Matthew Pettus is on deck for the Bobcats. The 3-0 pitch is low, ball 4. And that loads them up for Pettus. Pettus is 1 for 3 tonight. Singled first time up, then he grounded out, he flied out in foul territory to first baseman. Base hit, likely scores 2. That's going to be hit high onto the infield. Second baseman gives way to the first baseman, who makes the catch for out number 3. Takes it to the top of the 6th. 6-4. Pettus leads. We'll take a break. Be right back. Stay with us, guys. Be right back.
Refugio County Federal Credit Union, founded in 1958, is a federally insured, member-owned, not-for-profit financial institution whose purpose is to promote the financial well-being of its members. We serve the 3 school districts in Refugio County, which include Refugio ISD, Woodsboro ISD, and Oswell-Tivoli ISD. It's our goal to offer higher rates on savings and lower rates on loans. One of our strengths has always been our care and concern for members and their families. Our whole philosophy of business is based on member service.
6-4. 6-4. Pettus leads here in the top of the 6th inning. Got a score update from Skidmore Tynan. Agua Dulce 5, Skidmore 0. Bottom of the 1st inning. That's on the baseball side. Softball side, Kennedy's leading Skidmore Tynan. The top of the 4th, 9-1. That is a foul ball by Israel Charles. That's a long strike. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss by Charles for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch gets by Taylor. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, two. It's going to be grounded over to Garza. Gets his glove on it, but it does go into left field. Well, that'll go down as an error on the 3rd baseman, as Charles gets over to 2nd base. Brings up Jericho Scow. That's high, ball 1 to Scow. That's strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Throws it back over to 2nd base. Runner's back safely. That's ball 1. Runner's going to get down to 3rd base, and he's going to be safe at 3rd. Ball's going to go into left field, and he's going to come on home. 7-4. Two balls, 2 strikes. That's going to be hit into center field. That'll be a base hit for Jericho Scow. Looks like we have a final in Kennedy. Looks like Kennedy defeated Skidmore Tynan 12-1. And it looks like we're going to get a pitching change here, so we will take a quick break while the new pitcher warms up, and we'll be right back. Guys, stay with us. New pitcher for the Bobcats going to be Ray Lewis, coming over from second base. Rosas will head out to second. They just switch positions. Seven to 4, Pettus leads here. Top of the 6th inning, nobody out. Have a runner on first. That is a nasty curveball that Ray is throwing there. All right, McLean Coonsey coming up to bat for the Pettus Eagles. My goodness. For the Eagles. Need to make a trip out west, I guess. That's called strike one from Ray Lewis. Check on the runner over at first. Scow's back safely. The 1-0 is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 1 strike. That gets by the catcher. And Scow's going to turn and look at the catcher. And go right back to second base. No, he's out. No, man. Wow. What a nice throw by Lewis over there to get him. Got some defensive changes happening. Hunter Carroll's going to move over to right field. Garza's moving over to left field. No appeal from Coach Feaster to the umpire. That's called strike one. Michael Rincurl. And he went. That's strike two.
Y'all get ready for a throwdown.
Rincurl is his name. Michael Rincurl. If I'm going to goof up anybody's name, it's going to be that one. That's called strike three. That's one out. Brings up Raymond Reyna. 1 for 3 tonight. That's ball one. Final from Kennedy, 12-1. Kennedy beats Skidmore Tyne in softball. Which has got to be an upset. That's called strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch, called strike two. 1-2 now to Reyna. 1-2 pitch, curveball. It's going to be hit out to Rosas out at second base. He goes the short way, second base, gets the force. That'll be a fielder's choice. Brings up Robert Rogers. 0 for 1 tonight. That's going to be hit out to left field in foul ground. And Garza can't make a play on it, so that's strike one. Yeah, one's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch outside. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch. It's going to be fouled back. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Coming up for the Refugio in the bottom of the 6th is the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. And we got a pickle going on down here at the third base line. And runners are going to be safe at second and third. Well, that'd be a stolen base for Reyna out there at second base. Two on Rogers. That's a curveball. Came right into him. Lewis is up with it. Throws it over to first. That's out number 3. That takes us to the bottom of the 6th. Bobcats chipping away. We'll be right back, guys. Stay with us.
Renegade Services is the largest independent provider of case toll services in the North American oil and gas market. Renegade operates in all major oil and gas basins in the United States and is industry recognized as the premier case toll completion service provider. Renegade offers professional, experienced personnel with a focus on automated well site services, fit-for-purpose wireline safety equipment, environmental evaluation technology, well integrity evaluation, production services, and plug and abandonment services. All carried out in an efficient and safe manner to produce operational excellence and customer satisfaction. Renegade has local offices and service centers all over the United States. Proud to support the Refugio Bobcats and Lady Cats.
Back here at Heritage Park in Refugio, 7-4. The Eagles lead the Bobcats. Got a few score updates. On the baseball side of the district, Port Aransas is leading Kennedy 3-2 in the bottom of the 5th. Woodsboro currently beating Yorktown 7-1 in the bottom of the 3rd, and Agua Dulce is currently beating Skidmore Tynan 6-0 in the 2nd inning. That pretty much catches up the district right there. Lewis starting it off 1 for 3 tonight. That's in the dirt, ball 1. Bobcats need to score about 4 runs right here. Close it out in the top of the 7th. The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss by Lewis, strike 1. One pitch, and that's going to be fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes to Ray Lewis. Pitch, curveball's high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's going to be hit into the air. Nobody can make the play. And no one touched it. That brings up Parker Taylor. Taylor is 1 for 3 today. Reached on an error, lined into a double play, and singled into left field. Now that's going to be grounded over to the 3rd baseman. Yep, but it throws it to first, and Taylor's going to be safe at first. Lewis hits the 3rd. Now he's coming home on the overthrow. Taylor will go into 2nd base. 7-5 now. Pettus leads. Looks like we're going to get a courtesy runner out there for Taylor. Fabian Garcia again. Bobcats aren't done. They're chipping away at it. 7-5 now, sixth inning. Leighton Garza coming up to bat, 2 for 3 tonight. Another RBI waiting on him out there at second base. Garza would be the tying run. Nobody out. Curveball's in there, strike one. The 0-1. Called strike two, outside corner. Here comes that curveball. That's high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Garcia takes his lead from second. Reyna steps off the rubber. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 7-5. Pettus leads here in the 6th inning. Garza's going to hit it into center field. And it's caught by the center fielder for out number 1. It's going to bring up Thor Bass. Bass is 2 for 3 tonight. Garcia takes his lead. And it's ball 1. The 1-0. Bass hits it into center field. It's going to drop. Throw comes into the plate. Garcia's safe at home. Thor's going to head over to second base. 7-6. That would be a base hit for Bass. Looks like we're going to get a pinch runner for Bass. That's going to be Trent Haug. And it looks like the umpires are going to get together and discuss something. That'll be Trent Haug running for Thor Bass out there at second base. Hunter Carroll's up to bat, 0 for 3 tonight. He's put the bat on the ball all 3 times though. One out. Tying runs out there at second base. Need a base hit right here from Carroll. One down, bottom of the 6th. Carroll fouls it off at the plate. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Carroll fouls it off again. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One down, 1-2 to Hunter Carroll. Yeah, that's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count now to Hunter Carroll. He's battled back from 0-2 count, make it 3-2. Pitch is ball 4. That's Reyna's second walk tonight. This brings up Caden Garza. Still 1 out. Tying runs out at second base. Go ahead runs at first base. Caden Garza, 2 for 3 coming up to the plate. That's going to be hit right back up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Here comes Haug. He's going to score. Throw down to third. He's going to be safe at third. That's Carroll. And Garza's going to go on into second base. We got a tie ball game, guys. And brings up Frankie Solis, who's 2 for 3 tonight. Reyna's thrown 95 pitches so far tonight. Pitch to Solis is over him. 1 ball, no strikes. The crowd wanted him to step into that one. It's easier said than done. The 1-0 is low. Ball 2. balls, no strikes to Frankie Solis. 2-0 pitch. He's in the dirt again. 3 balls, no strikes. So Lee sticks his bat out there to bunt. Picks it back, called strike 1. Three balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Tie ball game. Go ahead runs on third. The pitch going to be hit into center field. Solis drives in 1 run. Here comes another run. And Bobcats take a 2-run lead on Frankie Solis' single. And it brings up Xander Wheels. 9-7, Refugio lead. Still 1 out here in the 6th. One and 0 to Wheels. Pitch is outside, 2-0.
Talk it up, be ready.
2-0 pitch is low, ball 3. It's low, ball 4. Brings up the top of the lineup, Matthew Pettus. 1 for 4 tonight. Oh yeah, next, yeah. I don't know how that works. I don't know how they do it in high school. Do you tell the blue or who do you tell the coach? Reyna has thrown 104 pitches so far in this ball game. That's going to be hit high into the outfield. Center fielder's under it, makes the catch. That's out number 2. That'll bring up Ray Lewis. Ray's 2 for 4 tonight. Curveball's up, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is high. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch. Going to be hit into center field. Center fielder's back. Makes the catch for out number 3. But the Bobcats take the lead in the bottom of the 6th inning, 9-7. We'll take a quick break to see if the Bobcats can shut it out in the top of the 7th. Be right back, guys.
Refugio County Federal Credit Union, founded in 1958, is a federally insured, member-owned, not-for-profit financial institution whose purpose is to promote the financial well-being of its members. We serve the 3 school districts in Refugio County, which include Refugio ISD, Woodsboro ISD, and Oswell-Tivoli ISD. It's our goal to offer higher rates on savings and lower rates on loans. One of our strengths has always been our care and concern for members and their families. Our whole philosophy of business is based on member service.
You're watching the home of the Bobcats. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
Bobcats need 3 outs to close it out. Come from behind win against the Pettus Eagles. Ray Lewis is still on the bump for the Bobcats. And Pettus will be bringing up their 3, 4, and 5 hitters. Gabe Hernandez will start it off 0 for 2 tonight. Flied out to left field. He was out at first base on a drop third strike, and he's been hit by a pitch. First pitch from Lewis is inside. Ball 1. That was a curveball. It had Hernandez running for cover. The 1-0 pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0, another curveball called strike 1. The 2-1 pitch. Going to be grounded over to Solis out at first. He's up with it, steps on the bag. That's out number 1. Going to bring up Felix Flores. 2 for 3 tonight. That's ball one. Lewis has excellent movement on that curveball. As soon as it leaves his hands, it looks like it breaks. 1-0. Another one. It's low. 2-0.
Right here, Ray.
2-0 pitch. Called strike one. Two 2-1 pitch is low. 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 pitch is low. Ball 4. That's going to bring up the tying run to the plate. Amado Garcia. Garcia's 1 for 3 tonight. That's outside. Ball 1. One 0 pitch. He swatted at it. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's another swing and a miss. Strike 2. One 2 pitch is inside. Looks like it's going to hit the batter. And runners will be on first and second. Brings up Israel Charles. 1 down, top of the 7th inning. Bobcats lead by 2. Charles is 1 for 3 tonight. First pitch is low for ball 1. And runner back safely to second. The 1-0 pitch is low. Parker's going to throw down to third. It's going to be out at third. Caught stealing. It's 2 down. 2-0 count. The 2-0 pitch is low and swung on. 2 balls, 1 strike. Braden. 2-1. 2-1. I got 2-1. Check on the runner. Back safely at first. One. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. 1 strike does it. The pitch, curveball, grounded through the hole on the left side. That'll be a single for Charles. Brings up Jericho Scow. 2 for 3 tonight. That's a nasty curveball. Swung on and missed, and runner's going to move up 90 feet. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1, another swing and a miss. Strike 2. Bobcats need 1 more strike. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is it. That's the ball game. So we'll come right back and wrap it up right after this, guys. Stay with us. Final numbers from here at Heritage Park. Refugio wins 9-7. Refugio with 9 runs on 16 hits, commits 4 errors. Refugio leaves 10 on base. Pettus, 7 runs on 8 hits, 4 errors. Pettus leaves 6 on base. Winning pitcher tonight, Ray Lewis, comes in and shuts it down. 2 innings pitched, gives up 1 hit, walks 2, strikes out 2. Losing pitcher tonight, Reyna, throws 6 complete innings, 16 hits, 9 runs, 8 of which were earned, 3 walks and a strikeout. Player of the game tonight, guys, got to go with Caden Garza. Caden went 3 for 4 tonight, scored 2 runs and drove in 2 runs. And he picked up a double as well. Guys, from Heritage Park, I'm Ryan Lenny, Refugio Sports Network. We'll see you again on Monday night. Have a great weekend, guys.